Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. There's the whistle and here we go. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this one is pretty easy. It's got to be Aguero. How do you contain someone with the speed of movement, technical strength and finishing ability that he possesses? All I'm saying is that I'm glad it's not me trying to stop him.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That's a super give and go. Rui Costa. And this is Aguero. And this is just the keeper in his way. and he couldn't finish.
Suarez has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And the keeper beats it away. Sao Paulo are looking to go forward now.
Goal!
Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
He is through here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, this looks sharp. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ibrahimovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he is dashing away.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And this is Luis Suarez.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh no, this does not look good. Rodri, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. It's Rui Costa. Aguero is wide and looking to get onto this. Sao Paulo are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And that has sent him sprawling. And they're quick to get it back. And this is Luis Suarez. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, great shot! It's Aguero! Special! That is a special goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Barcelona are in front! And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Now then, the ball's come loose. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Messi. Rui Costa. Now it's Aguero. And he welcomes it in. Aguero. Oh, sweet feet. Flashes it across. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Pirlo, and the counter is on.
Vim do grupo do Zap.
Going forward. Pedri. Barcelona are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like...
Roll! Off the post! And there's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Aguero at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Rui Costa. Well read, nice interception. Rui Costa is offering. Here's a shot! Well, there's the clearance. What a throw in. And the shots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're threatening to fly away here. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
A case now of complete control. And here's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
2 minutos de descuento.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Raul. Aimed beyond the defence, and he's picked it up out wide. And a header! And that is the end of the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So we're underway for the second half.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be. But they've had a chance to regroup now, so...
Messi! Goal!
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
Marcó en el minuto 47, Messi.
Sao Paulo may be down, but not out just yet. Looking for options for movement. It's Luis Suarez! Loose ball now, and there's a chase. Oh, what has happened here? And this is Raul. Decent chance! And that was neither one thing nor the other.
Well, it was probably, for him, the best option, but then again, I'm not the best judge of that.
Well, nicely intercepted. Rodri, nice-looking ball. Dink through. Out of play for a goal kick. Now it's Aguero. And he's managed to get free. Aguero couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Tries a shot! Oh, it's come loose. Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Raul being applauded off here, having made a sizable contribution.
It's good to see that, Peter. He put in a very good day's work, and you can't do a lot more. It's a well-deserved rest. Sao Paulo have certainly changed the dynamic, but I'm not quite sure whether we're going to get patience or impatience now.
Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Luis Suarez. He's picked his way through. Boyan! And that pass isn't... In he goes again! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Barcelona
17,
have their
el
second
dorsal
corner
15,
now.
serán sustituidos por el dorsal 11. Casa,
And
el
now a
dorsal
sudden chance to
95.
counter. Oh, he's ended up in no man's land. Oh, what a mistake! Oh, that's fabulous. Delivered with... Oh, greatly! It's hit the crossbar. Ah, he's given it away. Now this could be a chance. He's had a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Pirlo is offering a wry smile there.
kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And this is Bojan, and he's been shifted off it. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Plays a sharp little ball here. Crosses it in. Impressive jump. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And here's Yamal. Now that looks a decent ball. And he lines up. Header! And it's hit the woodwork and out. And it's in. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
All of a sudden we have a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Priol spots it and intercepts. Rui Costa. Now it's Aguero.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route.
Oh, good climb! And a truly agonising miss.
Kohler clearly knows that he let himself down there. He'd like another pop at that one, but that's not how it works.
Well, this could be it, past something close to a minor miracle.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Not the most accurate pass. That has been cut short. And it's Bojan. De Bruyne. Pirlo. Into the last 5 minutes. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Yamal, he has found the way through. Caresses it. Chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Zanetti. Cross goes in there. And he's quick to get rid. And he's there to get it away. Back in possession and ready to go again. Searching pass he's played there. Well, played right into his path. So no flag here. He's got away. It's Aguero! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Four added minutes on the board. Collar. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And the referee brings it to a close. Sao Paulo can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Sao Paulo, of course, one of the best supported sides in Brazil, in the whole of Latin America. The Morumbis, the ultimate shrine, where 66,000 or so congregate week in, week out. Things already rolling. And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly. Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. He is Mikhail Silvestre.
His game was all about versatility and durability, Peter. An astute defender in the middle, a fine ball carrier with a good engine, went out wide.
Yeah. And the shot! Goal!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Sao Paulo have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Great vision. Now it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's found a way through.
Aguero clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Sao Paulo leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He is through here. He's made sure that's not getting through. Zanetti. And it's Schneider. Well seen, saw that coming. This is a promising build-up. Oh, super ball! It's Aguero! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Neymar. It's a good run he's making out on the left. What a throw in. Baresi. Romero. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pirlo. That's a good run down the left. Schneider. Otto. Driving forward. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, Red, nice interception. Silvestre. Rijkaard. Ibrahimovic. Romero calmly anticipates. Threads one in. Here comes the cross. Pirlo. Now it's Messi. Tries to pass it through. Well timed, excellent interception. Kukçu. No way through there. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the...
He leaps for it! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Otto. He's got away. That looks a good ball through. Oh, no joy this time. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And here's Kukçu. Messi picks it up out wide. That is good strength. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Otto. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's having a shot! Ibrahimovic. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be...
Oh, it's a clear foul, and the referee's got a decision to make. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
Snyder! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
That pass has been well intercepted. Messi in acres of space out wide. Rodri. Neymar. So a temporary halt to the action. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Sao Paulo have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. So we're off again.
Sao Paulo definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Now it's Kukçu. He has found the way through. And it's made its way to him. Tries a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Chance, surely! And he's quick to get rid. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Now that's well seen too. Pirlo can see things others simply cannot. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. But they've got it again. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
He's got plenty of space out. Chance for a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well. Pretty robust defending. Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
It's a sharp little ball here. He might be in here! Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
He's being urged to shoot. Your impressions so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish? Oh, split-second reaction.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Substituição no time do São Paulo.
Sao Paulo with the corner. They're first.
Camisa 20, camisa 5. Deixando o campo para a entrada
Corinthians
de
are
camisa
looking to go
9,
forward now.
Camisa 19,
It's not
camisa
gone well.
22, camisa 3.
Silvestre is always looking to play quality balls. It's a pretty loose pass. Baresi. Odo, nicely spread. Aimed beyond the defence. Corinthians appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to...
And a chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And the finish! A chorus of approval here. It's really good play. Corner number 3 coming up. That's the keeper's ball.
Sao Paulo clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Aguero! Aguero! And that really should have been that.
Aguero has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And they win it back again. Luis Suarez. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Spread out to the left. Nice looking ball. Ball has bounced loose now. He won't be happy with that one.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Very much into the last knockings. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Now it's Luis Suarez. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Odo. Romero.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de
Oh, well
acréscimo.
measured. He's picked his way through. And he shoots! Odo. Rijkaard. Nakamura. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Messi. Zanetti eases the ball away from him. And that's that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. More than half a century of history, the Estadio Morumbis, this gargantuan arena, has borne witness to many a glorious moment for Sao Paulo, both city and club. So things are underway. And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Palmeiras! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So, a breakthrough already. It's not an especially good pass, that. Ambitious ball here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Zico. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's burst through! Schneider. Shifted it to the flank. And he's picked out the run. Oh, that's fabulous. Here. A header! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Rijkaard. Neymar. Silvestre. That has not gone well. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And it's Zico. And here's Neymar. Now that looks a decent ball. Neymar. That's good play. Cross into the box. And he's made sure that's not getting through. It's a really well-measured ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Adams.
Sao Paulo are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Messi. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Baresi gets over and intercepts. And it's Messi. Zico. He's a sharp little ball here. Shoots! Goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So they have it all to... Shot a goal! Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Neymar. Schneider. Belletti. And it's played forward. 30 minutes gone. And this is Ibrahimovic. Neymar. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Palmeiras definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
The most accurate pass. And this is Schneider. Adams. Belletti. Oh, he's found support out wide. Tries a shot! Goal! Palmeiras! And they're back in front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Palmeiras really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And it's Schneider. That looks a good ball through. It's run loose here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Ibrahimovic must have made the worst possible choice there. It was crying out to be released left.
And the counter is on. Nicely weighted ball. Now that's well seen too. Messi, can he spark a counter here? Aims beyond the defence. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. This possibly the last play of the half. That's a decent clearance. That has been knocked clear. Chance, surely! And that signals the end of the first period. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. The second half is up and running.
Sao Paulo can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
This is Messi. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. But where it came from. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Goes for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Driving on and making good progress, looking to play him in. Silvesh is looking to influence the game from out wide. Oh, given away! Neymar! And a neat finish! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
It's Neymar! It's a loose ball. It's a quick ball upfield. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's an excellent interception.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Oh, well measured. Oh, what a great chance! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Nicely worked. It's out for a goal kick.
time do São Paulo.
So we have movement on both benches.
Camisa 20, camisa 4. Deixando o campo para a entrada de
And it's
camisa
Messi.
10.
And this is
Camisa
Puskás.
19, camisa
Puskás
22.
is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's found a way through. Yamal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well read, nice interception. Looking for the run. That is a great pick out. Baresi does really well to win the ball there. Collier. And he is deftly away. Belletti. Messi. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Messi. And he's in on big chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. It's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Khan claims comfortable. Messi. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And this is Torres. Torres! Goal! Palmeiras! And they've got their lead back.
Gol marcado para o Palmeiras. Aos 35 minutos do segundo tempo pelo jogador camisa 21. Substituição no time do Palmeiras. Camisa
Palmeiras
15.
are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Palmeiras have their lead.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potential.
And a header! It's a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Palmeiras now in a position far more desirable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He's got away. Sao Paulo needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And here's the chance to counter. Time added on 4 minutes. Knocks it into space. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Belletti. Beckenbauer. Rijkaard. Silvestre.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
So that's it. It is all over. Sao Paulo were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. More than half a century of history, the Estadio Morumbis, this gargantuan arena, has borne witness to many a glorious moment for Sao Paulo, both city and club. So things are underway. It is that familiar feeling again, old foes, fresh hostilities. While for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. He is Mikhail Silvestre.
His game was all about versatility and durability, Peter. An astute defender in the middle, a fine ball carrier with a good engine, went out wide.
Yeah, and you can expect another busy shift from him here.
He's never shy.
Looking for the run. That is a great pick out. The Marlon cuts it out. Zanetti gets across to intercept that. Now it's Pirlo, distributed tidily, and that was asking for too much. It's not an especially good pass, that. He's found and a chance! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Santos are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Sao Paulo leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Shoots! And he's stuck it away! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Simplicity itself.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Sao Paulo are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
First quarter of an hour gone. Schneider. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Sao Paulo have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Baresi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Tries one from range. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Can he finish? And there's the shot! No, not quite.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rijkaard. It's a good spell of possession, this. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Messi. Gets a good foot in there. Messi. Now it's Shevchenko. Knocks it into space. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's a throw. Beckenbauer. Crunching tackle. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Shevchenko. Ibrahimovic constantly looking for the ball into the box. Neymar on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
Well, I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a 3rd.
He's going for goal! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Incoming delivery. That's an excellent interception. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi, who's set up 1 goal so far, and he's managed to get free. Ibrahimovic, and that is well cleared. Tries to play it through. He's rising! Ibrahimovic gets flagged offside. Rijkaard, somewhat off target. Oh, easy pickings there. Pirlo can so cleverly bypass the press. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, no joy this time. Can he get it through? Tries to pass it through.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Rodri. Neymar. Messi. Stam. And the referee has signalled for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Sao Paulo really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Sao Paulo looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. Gets us going once more.
Sao Paulo really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
It's a promising position. He's picked his way through. Real chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Sao Paulo with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Schneider. And it's been hooked away and claimed it back swiftly. Hullet. Closer. Messi in acres of space out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. And that would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Sao Paulo are looking to go forward now. No, that's been intercepted. Schneider. A couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Now this could be a chance. Pirlo. Oh, they could break here. Now, that looks a decent ball. Dink through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Santos can't breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And no, that was never going to make it. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, it's come loose! And he's intervened well there. That has not gone well. Great vision. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
Good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he was quick to react. Ibrahimovic threads one in. Messi. And that's a throw-in. Santos choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Sai para a entrada do jogador, camisa 13.
Silvestre, and he's gone searching crossfield. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Marquinhos. Collar receives it in a good position here. Nice looking ball. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's De Bruyne. Mbappe! Keeper's not concerned by that. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's neat. Yamal's cross.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Sao Paulo can consider themselves just about safe now. Yamal. Messi. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Ball's played through. Back where it came from. Marquinhos cuts out the pass. Yamal. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Yamal. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cuts it back. Cleared without hesitation. Bullet. Santos do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Yamal. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Bullet. And that's that. Sao Paulo can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally. All round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. The end of the game. Reflections?
Sao Paulo really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action. Barcelona are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it, have a go, Peter, try something different. They certainly have the players who are very eager to take that on.
Tries a shot! Not the most accurate. Chance! And the ball's come loose here. Ratchaburi have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Ratchaburi with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Messi has the space to scheme. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. That's a little off target. Oh, just skips past his man.
Travou.
It's out for a goal kick. Shifted it to the flank. Now that looks a decent ball. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Gerard Piqué. He's just about the toughest opponent you can imagine when it comes to one-on-one tussles, Peter. Pretty much unbeatable in the air or on the ground. He's also very comfortable on the ball and quite adept at picking a pass, whether it be long or short.
Shot, surely! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Ratchaburi finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see. Neymar! Neymar! This boy is showbiz! A finish of true class! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Piqué cuts it out. Vieira. Now it's Neymar. Neymar. Can he finish? Just cruising. They are cruising. They are purring, truly purring. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quick.
It's Neymar! And it's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
And that means just one thing, and that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
I would like to invite everyone to join me in sending our best wishes to today's special guest, a true legend of the game.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So we're up and running. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
It's a pretty loose pass. Messi, nicely spread. He's found a way through. He leaps for it. Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! It's Gerrard! Oh, it's hit the post!
Barcelona would very much seem to be growing their confidence.
Oh, he's having a go! Mbappe is magnificent!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
So, a breakthrough already. Decent chance! And he couldn't finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Oh, given away. He's having a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Pirlo. Neymar. That has ended up in no man's land. And this is Ibrahimovic. That's a shade optimistic.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Time and again they are repelled. And it's made its way to him. Takes a shot! And no mistake. They are purring, truly purring. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
It's a promising position, looking for the far post. Koundé deals with that comfortably. Tries a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Ibrahimovic, and he's got... And there's the shot! Oh, the ball's come... Oh, he's been caught on it here! There's the shot! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.